Test cricket is changing. At the heart of this revolution are two thrilling styles: England's fearless Bazball.
Goes for it again, it's high in the air.
Comes again, hits it high, does it go all the way this time?
All-out attack, bold declarations, and chasing the impossible. Match this against India's rising Bharatball.
So he did well enough. Strong men. Yeah, we'll have more of that.
Fearless batting, attacking bowling, and intent fused with intelligence. The big question: can Bharatball conquer Bazball at its own game? Before we dive into that spicy battle, let's understand what Bazball really is. Bazball is a fearless attacking style of Test cricket introduced by England under the leadership of coach Brendon McCullum, nicknamed Baz, and captain Ben Stokes. This strategy focuses on aggressive batting, quick scoring, and bold decision-making, such as early declarations and promoting tailenders as Nighthawks to keep up the momentum. Inspired by England's white ball transformation in 2015, Bazball aims to entertain and push for results rather than settle for draws. Since its debut in 2022, it has revitalised Test cricket and sparked interest across the cricketing world. Now, with the rise of Bharatball, India's own brand of fearless, intelligent Test cricket, the stage is set for a showdown. So, how do the two styles stack up? Let's break it down, through players, performances, and cold, hard facts. Rishabh, Pant, personifies Bharatball. Bold, unpredictable, and unflinching under pressure. His magnum opus came at Headingley 2025, where he hit twin centuries in a display of brutal hitting. He became just the second keeper in Test history to score hundreds in both innings of a match. With his 7th Test century, Pant surpassed MS Dhoni's record for most centuries by an Indian wicketkeeper.
As Rishabh Pant goes high, he goes. Well, anything can happen when Pant is out there. Oh, he's connected with that one. It's Rishabh Pant time at the SCG.
This wasn't a one-off. Pant's 106 at the Oval in 2021 and an unbeaten 89 not out at the Gabba 2021 showed that he thrives when it matters most. His carefree and cavalier style clearly yields results. He doesn't mirror Bazball, he's been playing the Rishabh Pant version all along. Ben Stokes, on the other hand, is the heartbeat of Bazball. Stokes spearheaded the Bazball style with a famous 100 at Headingley during the 3rd Ashes Test match in 2019. England was set a tough 359-run target to win the game. Stokes was a champion that day, and nothing was going to stop him from going all out for the win. At Rawalpindi 2022, he declared on a day 4 pitch that many thought the batters would still have plenty of opportunity. But Stokes was a brave captain and wanted to put pressure on the opposition. It paid off as England came out as victors, winning by 74 runs. He continued the trend. In a bizarre but memorable moment in the first Ashes Test match in 2023, he prematurely declared the innings at Edgbaston, when England was on top.
Yeah, shot. Ben Stokes is not going to let Travis Head just...
6 more. Shot again, top edge. Oh, 6 more. Mitchell Stark down in front of the members. He tried just to hold himself in front of the boundary edge.
Joe Root had scored a century and was not out. England was easily looking at a strong 400-plus score if Root remained, but Stokes wanted to force the game onto the Australians and make life uncomfortable. He wanted their weary batsmen to pad up and face the bite of the England pace attack at the end of the day. This approach was refreshing, but it also invited significant criticism. This time, the strategy proved unsuccessful, as England lost by a margin of 2 wickets. Now, let's look at the young star, Jaspreet Jaiswal, who represents Bharatball's next generation of aggression from the front. During the 2023-24 England series, he scored 712 runs, including 2 double tons and a record-breaking 26 sixes, the most by an Indian in a single Test series. His 214th not out at Rajkot demonstrated fearless dominance. He also scored 171 runs on his debut in the Caribbean, demonstrating fearlessness from the start. Joe Root brings calm and certainty to England's storm. He averages over 52 in the 2023-2025 World Test Championship cycle. Root has delivered clutch innings, like his 109 runs off 172 balls versus India in 2021 and his 115-run masterclass versus New Zealand
at Lords in 2022. With over 210 catches, he's also England's top test fielder. Jaspreet Bumrah is Bharatball's spearhead. He is a generational type fast bowler who will undoubtedly be India's greatest of all time. In fact, he could easily walk into any world side with his abilities. He inspired a 203-run win for India in the 2018 Nottingham Test match with figures of 5 for 85. It was a top performance in a tough series where India was soundly beaten over the 5 matches. At Headingley 2025, he took 5 for 83, dismantling England with brilliant seam bowling and smart variations. England had little answer to his fast bowling and opted to see out his overs when they could. Up to the recent final between Australia and South Africa, he was the leading wicket taker in the World Test Championship, with 77 wickets at an average of 15.09.
Since the McCullum and Stokes partnership began in June 2022, England's 4th innings scoring rate has been 4.65 runs per over, which is virtually unseen in Test cricket history. For comparison, Australia in their 2000s peak scored at an average run rate of 3.66. Just look at the key Bazball milestones England has achieved. The 4th innings run chases have not failed to disappoint. Against New Zealand in 2022, England chased down a target of 277 runs at Lords. In the next Test match at Nottingham, they went one better and chased down 299 runs with a lightning-fast 5.98 run rate. It was the fastest recorded 250-plus run chase. The trend continued at Headingley as they completed a 296-run chase with a run rate of 5.44 runs per over. They completed a clean series sweep win against the Kiwis. The most memorable of them all had to be the unthinkable run chase at Edgbaston in 2022. England was set a target of 378 runs to win versus India in a game where India dominated from the start. The pairing of Joe Root and Johnny Bairstow completed an astonishing victory, which was England's highest ever to date. And recently, England chased down a tough target of 371 runs in the first Test at Headingley 2025. Once again, the run rate of 4.48 reflected the Bazball philosophy. India topped the World Test Championship table regularly in the past 2 cycles with a 68.5 win percentage. They have been in the final twice, but fell at the last hurdle. Their batting average of 42.3 is the highest in the cycle. Bumrah leads in wickets. The bowling unit averaged 23.4 runs per wicket, compared to England's 30.8. India's fielding efficiency has also been very good, standing at 86%, their best since 2016, while Root leads individual catches. Another phenomenal achievement is 2 consecutive series wins in Australia, one of the toughest places to record Test victories. At home, prior to New Zealand's visit and historic series win, India have been virtually impregnable. England's strike rates for their opening batsmen are exemplary of the style they want to follow. Both Ben Duckett and Zach Crawley lead from the front, with excellent strike rates. England's bowling approach has also been strategically effective. They have used short ball barrages in favourable conditions, made use of reverse swing with the older ball, and executed intelligent field placings. India has arguably their most exciting opening batsman pairing since the days of Virender Sehwag. The front-loaded power of Jaiswal, Sharma, Gill, and now KL Rahul has resulted in an opening batting average of 50+. Individually, Jaiswal has been particularly effective since his debut in 2023. He scored a debut century in the Caribbean and followed up with back-to-back double hundreds in 2024 against England. India's bowling variety is in evidence, with accomplished fast bowlers like Bumrah, Siraj, and up to 2025, a highly competent rotating spin core of Ashwin, Jadeja, and Kuldeep. They create pressure in different dimensions. Add more of the developing all-rounders such as Nitish Kumar Reddy, Washington Sundar, and even the veteran Shardul Thakur, and they display a healthy balance of bowling weapons. India's middle-order solidarity complements their opening flair. Rishabh Pant, in particular, has been a revelation with his speed of fearless scoring. Up until the England 2025 Test series, he has played 43 tests and commanded an average of 42.11. In this time, he has recorded 8 centuries and 15 50s. Pant's famous contribution was at the Gabba in 2021. We witnessed a remarkable display of courage in Rishabh Pant's aggressive innings, where he scored 89 runs. Setting the tone of the victorious chase was Shubman Gill with 91 runs off 146 balls. This enabled India to chase down a total of 328 runs, ending Australia's 32-year unbeaten streak at the Gabba, with many key Indian players missing. Ravindra Jadeja is turning out to be one of India's greatest all-rounders, recording more than 3,000 runs at an average of 34.8, and also taking more than 300 Test wickets. The only thing missing in his century record with the current figure at 4.
In summary, Bazball tends to lead to runs being scored more quickly, but Bharatball concedes fewer runs per wicket. One thrives on chaos, the other thrives on control under pressure. We don't know what the new coach, Gautam Gambhir, will achieve, as he has only recently been appointed. However, outgoing coach Rahul Dravid was one of the architects of Bharatball. The approach included calculated aggression, developmental depth, and trust in youth. His mantra was proactive, not reckless. Brendon McCullum seems to be a revelation of England and has instilled a fearless attitude in the team. He has liberated the batsmen to push for wins no matter what the challenges, and removed the fear of failure. Under him, England has redefined test tempo, making results achievable even on dead pitches.
Bazball thrives on fearless chaos. Bharatball masters calculated control. One hunts victory with reckless abandon, the other with ruthless precision. As these two styles clash, the future of Test cricket hangs in the balance. Which philosophy will rule the longest format? Let me know your verdict, because this debate has only just begun. Test cricket's future isn't about one philosophy beating the other, it's about the tension between the two. And that's what makes it magic. If this video fired you up, wait until you see what's next. Tap into the next Cricket Crafter compilation now,